sports. It's in the game.
It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we're watching the Snowhawks, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Snowhawks and the Bears on Sunday night primetime.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this primetime contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that right there. Gamesmanship and veteran savvy. Father Time, he chases down these skill guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because, well, it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. But as a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience. Both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. You give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. Blast through midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now here's Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out, it's one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's trying to push. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Snowhawks finish off their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Snowhawks start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's tackled for a short gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They give it to him again. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Here's a give up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 16 yards.
That's the end of one. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. To throw, Williams. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Snowhawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Brought in right side. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he gets in, touchdown. The Snowhawks take a second quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Snowhawks break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He's trying another one deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's completed right side. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. On 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Snowhawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Snowhawks double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. From the 33 on 2nd down. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Williams. It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw it. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Snowhawks watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Jordan Love, strong in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. 27-21, your final. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Snowhawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play now. He fires one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Here's a throw. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Snowhawks stretch their lead to 21. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First down throw by Williams. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Williams to throw on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Snowhawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. They're out and set, first and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Airing it out to start this drive. Complete over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short game.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Snowhawks continue piling on to this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Well, we all know at this point, turnover's the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Williams to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down Bears.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 46. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
And the Bears first down.
Williams from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. He puts together a gain of 2, and it's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears putting up points in a game decided. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
14.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 48. Complete out to the right side. Oh, he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here's 2nd and 5. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Catch made underneath by the back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 7. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. To throw, Williams. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Catch made over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Escapes the... And they take this in for the score. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And this one doesn't go far. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. He has the 1st over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked up defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And as we play in October, they have kept